Manchester United used to be the biggest club in the Premier League, but since the departure of Sir Alex Ferguson, it is not the case anymore. The club has fallen down drastically. The last time they have won the Premier League, it was back in 2012, and today they are not even in the race to win the Premier League. So that's why today I will be taking over Manchester United and try to make them the biggest club in England once again. So this is the team for season 1. Initially, as you can see, they are using 4-2-3-1 wide formation, which to me is not going to work. So I have changed the formation to 4-3-3 holding, and now the team I think looks balanced. So after assessing the team for some time, this is our best 11. As you can see, on the left wing we have Marcus Rashford joined by Rasmus Højlund, and on the right wing we have Garnacho replacing Anthony. Well, he is the right-footed player, but he's got 4-star weak foot, so I think he will cope up in this season until Sancho arrives. Because with the way Jadon Sancho is performing at Borussia Dortmund, I would like to keep him at Manchester United. So that's it for the attacking side. Speaking about the midfield, here we have the club captain Bruno Fernandes, who will be joined by Casemiro, and definitely he's not performing at his top level. But still, I would like to keep him for like 1 or maybe 2 seasons, because there are other places we have to focus in this season. Who will be joined by Mason Mount, and he's one of the guys I would like to sell in this season, because if we want to compete for places in the Premier League, we have to sign a midfielder who can withhold pressure without giving away the ball. And for that, I think John Neves is the perfect player. While currently he's playing at Benfica. Well, I know he's quite young, only 18 years of age, but his stats says otherwise. As you can see, he's got high attacking and defensive work rate. His pace is 76, passing is 73, dribbling 77. Well, he's from Portugal, can easily link up with Bruno Fernandes on the pitch. His market value is only 22 million and their asking price is 32.5 million, so I think we can have this deal for around 25 million. So I have started the negotiation with 24 million. Let's see how they respond. They want Eriksen plus 16.6 billion, which to me is not a bad offer, but still let's try to reduce the amount to 12 million. Let's see how they respond. Well, they want 13.2 million plus Eriksen, and I think this is a decent deal, so here you go, the deal for John Neves has been done. And can you believe that he's only going to take 19k per week? With John Neves in the team, let's talk about the other players. On the left back position we have Luke Shaw joined by our best defender Martinez, and he will be joined by Rafael Varane, and he's another player who is not performing at his level best. And for the centre back role we have 2 options. The first one is Jules Koundé from Barcelona. Well, he's been heavily linked with joining Manchester United in the recent years. He's got 83 pace and 85 defending with 79 physical. Well, his market value is around nearly 70 million. Their asking price is 110 million, so I think we can have this deal for 100 million. The second player is from England only, Fikayo Tomori, who's currently playing at AC Milan. He's got high defensive work rate. Look at that, 85 pace, 81 physical and 86 defending. Well, his market value is around 52 million. Their asking price is 80 million, so I think we can have this deal for 60 million. And out of these 2 players, I think Fikayo Tomori is the better option. Well, we are getting him for half the price of Koundé, and moreover he's from England. So I have started the negotiation with 62 million. Let's see how they respond. They want 75.9 million. So let's try to offer 70 million. Let's see how they respond. They want nearly 73 million. And you know what? We are going to accept it. And here you go. The deal for Fikayo Tomori is done. With Fikayo Tomori here, we have done the second and the last signing for this season. On the right back spot, we have Dalot, and on goalkeeping position, we have Onana, which to me is performing real good at Manchester United. So I'm not looking to sell him out. With the transfer window has come to an end, let's take a look at the players that we have sold in this season. Well, the first player is Rafael Varane joining the Serie A giant Napoli for a fee of 30.4 million, and later it is weekly to Spurs for 1.1 million. And after that, Wan-Bissaka joining our league rivals Newcastle United for a fee of nearly 30 million. And with all these departures, this is what our team looks like, and these are going to be our reserves. And shockingly, no one wants to sign Mason Mount, so he's still with us. And with all of these things done, let's see how this team performs in Season 1. So after playing 38 games, we have finished third in the table, 15 points behind Manchester City, who have won the Premier League this season, and only 1 point behind Arsenal, who are the runner-up this season. And to me, this result is quite amazing considering this is our first season here in charge of Manchester United. And now let's see how we have done in the FA Cup. We are not in the finals, as in the quarter-final Leicester City knocked us out 2-0. Talking about the Carabao Cup, we are in the finals, but Southampton knocked us out 3-2. And I really think this was the chance to lift our first trophy with Manchester United. And now in the Champions League group stage, we have been knocked out to the Europa League, and I really don't understand why. We have equal points with Galatasaray and we are above them on goal difference, but still Galatasaray are through to the round of 16. In the Europa League preliminary round, we defeated Rennes 6-1. In the round of 16, we defeated Ajax 4-2 and are through to the quarterfinals, where we faced Borussia Dortmund and defeated them 5-3 on aggregate. And in the semi-finals, we destroyed Atlanta 6-1 on aggregate and are going to face Napoli in the Europa League finals. So this is how the Napoli team looks like. As you can see, our former player Rafael Varane is the player to watch, and we have to be careful about their attack as they have Victor Osimhen up front. Well, looking at their last 5 games, they have won it all, so it's not going to be easy. Well, this is the team that we are going to use in the finals. As you can see, Garnacho will be starting instead of Rashford because as you can see, he is not fully fit, whereas the rest of the team is looking good as well. So let's hope and try to win this game. So let's see if this team can win the finals against Napoli or not. Yes, we can. We have won the Europa League by defeating Napoli 2-1. And with that, we have managed to win our first trophy with Manchester United. And now let's find out who is the top scorer and the top assister for this season. Well, the top scorer for this season is the youngster Rasmus Højlund, who has scored 23 goals while providing 6 assists in 55 games. Talking about Anthony Martial, he has scored 9 goals, 5 assists, and if we move up, we have Anthony, who has scored 9 goals and provide 9 assists, while Diallo has managed to score 10 goals and provide 2 assists in just 11 games. Moving up, we have the top assister Bruno Fernandes, who has provided 19 assists while scoring 22 goals, just 1 less than Højlund. And above, we have new signing John Neves, who has provided 7 assists and scored 4 goals in 38 games, while Garnacho this season has scored 9 goals and provided 3 assists. And if we move up, we have Rashford, who has scored 12 goals and provide 5 assists. And I have to say, Diogo Dalot has literally played a tremendous football this season. Being a fullback, he has scored 8 goals and provide 3 assists in 59 games, while Lisandro Martinez, being a centre back, has scored 6 goals and provide 3 assists, one of the best defenders right now in the Premier League. Whereas Onana this season has managed to keep 14 clean sheets. So season 2 is here, and in this season we have to focus on replacing some big players who as of now are not performing at all. And sadly, I have to start with Marcus Rashford. Last season he didn't perform at all. Even Garnacho with less games has scored more goals and provide more assists than him. So we will try to sell him out this season. And for his replacement, I think Rafael Leao is the perfect player. As you can see, he's got 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. He's considered among the best wingers in the Serie A. As you can see, he's got 95 pace, 89 dribbling, he's got 96 acceleration, agility is 87, while strength is only 81, not that great. Reaction is 87, while his technical skills are great as well, and he also comes up with 6 strong playstyles. Well, his market value is around 121 million. Their asking price is 184 million, and I think he's going to cost us around 140 or maybe 150 million. So I have started the negotiation with 140 million. Let's see how they respond. They want 162 million. So I have countered it with 150 million. Let's see how they respond. They're sticking with 156 million and the tension bar is rising. Well, you know what? We are going to accept it. Rafael Leao deal has been done. So with Rafael Leao here at Manchester United, let's talk about the rest of the team. Well, Leao will be joined by Højlund, who is now 81 overall, and he will be joined by Sancho, who has returned from Germany. In the middle, we have Bruno Fernandes, who is 87, joined by Casemiro, who is still 85, while John Neves has increased up to 79. On the right back position, we have Dalot, who has increased up to 84, joined by Tomori, who is 86, and same goes for Martinez, who is 86 as well, while on the left back position we have Luke Shaw, who is currently on international duties, and on the goalkeeping position we have Andre Onana with 84. But guys, here we have received an offer for Casemiro, and it is from Borussia Dortmund. They're willing to offer 44.3 million for him, and if we see, he's already 32 years of age. His overall will start to decrease in this season only, and this might be the best value we will get for him. And with the given offer, we have sold Casemiro to Borussia Dortmund, but now we have to step into the market to find his replacement. And for the replacement of Casemiro, I have a player in mind. Well, he's one and only Frankie de Jong, who has been heavily linked with Manchester United, and finally I think this is a perfect moment to sign him. Well, he's got tremendous stats, as you can see, 86 passing and 87 dribbling. He's got high attacking work rate as well, 4-star skill move and 3-star weak foot. His physical skills are more than decent. Moving up, we have technical skills. He's got 90 long pass and 91 short pass. Plus he also comes up with 6 strong play style. Currently he is playing at Juventus. Well, his market value is nearly 97 million. Their asking price is like around 145 million, and I think we can have this deal for 120 or 125 million. So I have started the offer with 120 million. Let's see how they respond. They want 144.8 million. So I have countered it with nearly 135 million, and here you go. The deal for Frankie de Jong is done. So with Frankie de Jong finally here at Manchester United, let's take a look at the player that we have sold this season. The first one is McTominay to Roma FC for a fee of 16.6 million, and right after that Pellistri to Fulham United on a loan deal. Later it is Marcus Rashford to PSG for nearly 50 million, and Oyedele to Konyaspor for 1.6 million, while Anthony Martial will be joining our league rivals Aston Villa for a fee of 12 million, whereas Van der Beek will be joining Brentford for 8.3 million, and later Mason Mount joining his former club for 30.3 million. And we have sold the GOAT as well. Harry Maguire will be joining Fulham United for a near fee of 15 million. And in the end, Casemiro going to Germany for Borussia Dortmund for a fee of 44.3 million. And with all of these departures, this is going to be our team for season 2. As you can see, Neves is going to be the CDM, while Frankie de Jong is going to play up front. And this is how the substitute bench looks like. As you can see, Greenwood has returned from his loan spell and is going to play an important part in this season, while Anthony will also have to sit on the substitute bench. So we are here in the January transfer window, but we have a problem. Bruno Fernandes release clause have been met by Real Madrid, as they are willing to offer nearly 150 million for him. And with Bruno gone, we have to find his replacement. And for that, we have 3 players to choose from. The first one is Florian Wirtz, who's currently playing at Bayern Leverkusen. Well, he's only 21 years of age. He's got 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, got high attacking work rate. His stats are tremendous. As you can see, pace is 84, shooting 80, passing 88, and dribbling is 90. Well, his physical stats and the technical stats are mind-blowing. He also comes up with 6 strong play styles. His market value is around 158 million. Their asking price is around 220 million, and I think we can have him for around 200 million. The next one is Danny Olmo from RB Leipzig. While talking about his technical skills, he's got 89 ball control, short pass is 87, but the long pass is only 79. He also comes up with 6 strong play styles. His current value is around 63.5 million, and their asking price is 90.6 million. So I think we can have this deal for around 75 or maybe 80 million. And the third and the last player is Jamal Musiala from Bayern Munich. His skill moves are 5, weak foot is 4, his pace is 90, and dribbling is 94, and currently he's only 21 years of age. His physical stats are more than decent. Look at that, 98 agility, balance is 92, and sprint speed is 91. Looking at his technical skills, he's got long pass 84, short pass 85. He comes up with 4 strong play style with technical skills is +1, and his current value is around 150 million. Their asking price is around 154 million. So maybe we can have this deal for around 120 or 125 million, because his contract is expiring and is not ready to renew with Bayern Munich. So I have started the offer with 130 million. Let's see how they respond. they won 142 million. So I have countered it with 135 million. Let's see how they respond. And here you go, the deal for Jamal Musiala is done. With Jamal Musiala finally here at Old Trafford, I think we are ready to compete for the rest of the season. And with his installment, I have to alter the formation. As you can see, I have given him a more attacking midfielder role as compared to that of Bruno Fernandes. So after playing 38 games, this time again we have finished third in the table, but this time 17 points behind Liverpool, who have won the Premier League this season. And now let's see how we have done in the Carabao Cup. We are not in the finals, as in the quarter-finals Chelsea knocked us out 4-3 on penalties. In the UEFA Super Cup, it was Real Madrid who defeated us 4-2. And now talking about the Champions League, we are not in the finals, as in the group stage again we have been knocked out to the Europa League by the hands of AC Milan and Sevilla FC, where in the round of 16 we faced Frankfurt and defeated them 3-1 on aggregate. In the quarter-finals we defeated Athletic Club 5-3 on aggregate and are through to the semi-finals, where we defeated Aston Villa 5-3 on aggregate, and again we are in the finals of the Europa League, and this time against Inter Milan. So this is the team that Inter Milan are going to use. As you can see, they have signed Bernardo Silva and Pablo Gavi, and while looking at their last 5 games, they are unbeaten, so it's not going to be easy. Whereas this is the team that I am going to use against Inter Milan. As you can see, Garnacho will be starting instead of Rafael Leao because he is not fully fit, as you can see. So let's see and try to win this final against Inter Milan, but this time we have lost it, as Lozek has scored the brace for Inter Milan, and this was definitely not the end we hoped for. But let's see how we have done in the FA Cup. So here we are in the finals against Arsenal, and there is a possibility that we can win a trophy in this season. So let's see if we can win this final or not. And in the end we have won the FA Cup by defeating Arsenal 3-1, where Rafael Leao, Meno and in the end Greenwood was also on the score sheet. And with that, let's take a look at the top scorer and the top assister for this season. The top scorer for this season is once again Rasmus Højlund. He has scored 25 goals while providing 7 assists. And if we move up, we have Rafael Leao, who has scored 22 goals and provides 7 assists in his debut season, while Anthony scored 16 goals and provides 7 assists, whereas Greenwood has made a return for himself as he has scored 6 goals and 8 assists in 18 games. Moving up, we have Jamal Musiala, who has scored 19 goals and 6 assists, while João Neves has scored 1 goal and provided 9 assists. And moving up, we have the top assister Frankie de Jong, who has assisted 14 times while scoring 16 goals, while Garnacho scored 6 goals and provided 4 assists, whereas Jadon Sancho has also performed very good as he has scored 4 goals and provided 8 assists, while in this season Andre Onana has managed to keep 14 clean sheets in 56 games. So season 2 has come to an end, and in this season we have won the FA Cup while reaching the Europa League final once again.